Hey, well, come up here. Come up here. There you go. There you go, buddy. Get you a peanut. Yeah. You stay there. Yeah. Another peanut. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Yeah. Look over here. Look there. Tuco, look there. Oh, right there. Look right there. Hey, Eric, how you doing, man? Tuco, no, don't put your foot up there. Don't put your foot up there, buddy. How's it going, Eric? Right, get down. Down. Good boy, good boy. Hey, Mickey, how you doing, man? It's Tuco. I bribed him with some peanuts to get him up here. Yeah, Mickey, man, I'd have had you on, man. I saw it this morning, like around 4 o'clock, and then I just was busy messing around all day to set it up with you to Skype. Not unless you want to try to do it on the fly. You're probably working now. Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to be in tonight, because I know what I'd be watching if I was home watching. But yeah, it was a busy day today. I didn't go fly. I just hung out in the garage, fixed a couple planes. Yep, we'll do it, Mickey, for sure, man. Hey, Richard, how you doing, bud? Doing well. Yeah, I hadn't started the fuse build yet. I'm kind of waiting. Like here's my horizontal stabilizer, and I'm pretty sure I'm just about through sanding it. I've got the edges kind of smooth there. I can make them a little thinner, but I don't want to make them too thin so that if I bang them on something, that I don't ding it up too bad. I want it kind of tough for hanger rash. And I've got that. I've shaped the trailing edge where I'm going to put the elevator piece. The elevator piece came out really well. I was worried about it, but it's pretty sturdy. I don't want to jerk on it or anything. Hey, JCP, how are you? And Eric, Mickey, how's it going, guys? But I think the elevator came out well. I think it's gonna work. But on the downside, I kind of discovered that once I get all the pieces built, then I gotta fit it together. I gotta make sure everything fits. So the wing has like a pin that goes into the fuse in the front, and then one bolt that holds the wing on. And I haven't put the little pin in the front, the balsa pin in the front yet, because I want to make sure it works. Hey, Jerry, how you doing, man? Your new mail to go. Finally cooling off. Hey, it's going, man. Yeah, Richard, man, it's morning there. You guys, or no, yeah, you're after midnight there. Hey, Dennis, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. But like once I get it built, then what I've got to do, and make sure everything fits and everything. Then I gotta cover it, and then I gotta put all the components in. But I'm gonna fit them before I do it. Hey, how you doing, third day? How you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping by, Richard. Yeah, and then so basically, I can't wait till I get to the ARF stage, to where I'm putting it together. Kenny, how you doing, buddy? Man, I was going to be out in the hangar tonight. I took my little heat gun out there. Everything in there was like 95. If it was light colored and low to the ground, it was 95. And if it was up high, it was like head high as you stand, it was 96, 97. Hey, Spencer, how you doing, man? So I couldn't hang in the garage tonight. Well, I was going to do it, but Linda wouldn't let me. Yeah, Jerry, thanks, man. Yeah, no, I was watching it too, man. The ceiling was so low when they started the air show that, you know, that's when they had all the military stuff fly. That's Tuco hitting my plane parts. What do you want? Another peanut? Come over here. Come on, you gotta come up here. Come over here. Over here on this side. Yeah. There you go. Come on up. Oops. Yeah, just change the channels, man. Yeah. You just change the channels, yeah. Here, let's cut this over here so we can get more of you on here. Yeah. Yeah, but so they had all the military stuff flying because they were able to fly on the low ceiling, but the ceiling rays, man, they had the, whoo, somebody's got gas, whoo, bad, whoo, 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 Tuco gas is bad. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see any new planes being released this week. You know, I guess they're getting ready close to ship stuff. Well, from the good, bad, and the ugly. The ugly character, his name was Tuco Ramirez, blah blah. He had like about 50 names, and that's where, because he was kind of a bad guy, but not really that bad of a bad guy, you know. And he was likable, and so that's where we got the name for Tuco. It was one of the names anyway. If we'd have known that it was, you know, part of the Breaking Bad or whatever, we would went with the choice number 2, which was Harpo, because of his blonde hair. But that's it. So it's like Tuco. It's the whole name, Tuco Ramirez. You know, blah blah blah. But that's how we got Tuco. Yeah, he's got a good one there going, man. It's like it hasn't rained yet today. Usually, well, it's kind of misting earlier, but usually it's been raining every day. Every day, thunderstorms bad. Then here's the vertical stab, and then this is the part that goes on the end of the fuselage, and then here's the rudder. And down here is where the tail wheel will have to drill out a hole for the tail wheel. The instructions didn't say to do it yet, so I haven't done it. Here's the piece I redid. I redone this piece right here. It didn't fit well here, so I changed it up a little bit and epoxied it and sanded it in, you know. I've done a lot of sanding on these. What you saw in the build video that was posted today, that was just like pretend sanding. You know, I spent a lot of time sanding on these things, and they're all kind of fragile, so it's like, you know, I mean, it just took a while to get them sanded nice. And I got a I don't know, Mickey, man. You build those EDFs, man. That takes a lot of stick to itiveness too. And we haven't got the plane to where it'll fly yet either, because I literally just realized that, you know, building the pieces is only like step 2 or 1. Then I got to make sure they all fit together, and, you know, I gotta put the components in the skeleton and make sure the control rods, and do all that and take everything out, then cover it. Yeah, the Corsair flight was pretty nice, but I can see why people say it's slow. Yeah, I bet Shadow likes Vegemite too. Eats the heck out of that stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. So I got started on the fuse today. I opened up the parts bag. I got the parts bag, the little parts bag in a bowl, because there's 2 pins in there that I got to use to line up parts of the fuse when I glue it. But my Marlin should be here tomorrow that I ordered way back 2 months ago. The plain white one. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to use that baby powder stuff. I'm going to try that. I'm not sure what color. I'm kind of torn between going with a like what's it called, sunburst type green and yellow sunburst, or blue and green yellow, or something like that, or what I think I'll go to is like an Arctic camouflage pattern, except for with bright colors. It's going to look like a clown plane, but that'll fit right in. Hey GB, how you doing, sir? GB, I lurked a little bit last night, but man, I was tired. I went to bed. I went to bed early, then woke up in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, man. I try to be good. I'll lurk. I'll give you a thumbs up, and then leave, man. I'm really sorry, GB. I just have trouble staying up, man. Most of the time with Kenny's, man, I'll watch for a little while, and then lay down and take a nap, and then come back in the stream. Today's been a real hard day. No, I'm just kidding. I worked on my magnet on my F-16. I think I made it better. I pulled it out and raised it out just a little bit so it'll make contact. And I think it might have come off. The magnet on the fuse might have came off, and I put it on backwards. Because when I took one of my other magnets in there, you put on a good show, GB. You were just talking about the Pioneer when I went off. I get kind of tired sometimes. Not your stream, GB, but the infomercials. The 3-hour infomercials. But you balance it well. Yeah, Mickey. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you're always on the streams and stuff, man. That's gotta be late. Yeah, but I understand why you guys do it. I mean, yeah, I would too if I'd be doing the exact same thing. Woo! Spike the likes. Just got it out of the dishwasher. Had to cool it off. Beautiful Spike the likes juice tonight. Ugh. Yep. But wait, there's more. Links are in the distro. Ah. Jimmy, it's fine, man. You guys are fine. And plus, why? Thanks for asking, Mickey. You can get them from my Teespring store. I have them on there. I made Spike the likes, and then on this side, it's got the name of the channel, Jeff from Lower Alabama. I got it priced as low as I can on everything. I just like it. I mean, Wings of Pegasus. He had it first. I've got one of his cups and everything. I don't have his other stuff up out here, but I'm not GB. I'm not lumping you in there, man. You do it well. I like it. I mean, we learn about new things. I like you fly off grass, and stuff. I like seeing planes that fly off grass. You and John are some of the best, both of you, at flying and videoing for sure. You seem like good people and stuff. But there it is, Spiked Legs. And these lines, I don't know where they came from. That was a bonus. I didn't go out there and complain. I figured, it adds to it. I'm drinking Blue's Gatorade Zero. Don't drink Powerade. You want to drink Gatorade. Or wait, does Coke make Powerade? No. Well, Bill, how you doing? You gotta drink Coke products. No, we have Coke stock, so that's what I said. No, I'm just kidding. Huh? Yeah. Let's see. I think I fixed the F-16's nose from falling off because I got a video, man. The grass had grown, and I was able to get it up when I went out. Hey, well, Bill, how you doing? I was able to get off, but it took 2 tries, man. I bet you I ran that thing 1,000 yards or 1,000 feet, easy 1,000 feet, and it never got up. I was able to get it up and get to fly it twice, but I'm not until we quit getting the rain every day. I'm gonna quit taking. I think I'm gonna quit taking the EDFs out there unless I mow the field. I think the Avanti will be able to take off. It could take off because it's got enough power. But yeah, it's bad. That E-flite takes off. I mean, it's like predictable. I can tell you exactly where it's going to take off. And it didn't. Eric, how you doing, buddy? I already showed all my parts, man. I'm pretty proud of my build so far. You know, it's sturdy too, because like when I'm sanding on all the sanding involved on these, you know, I can kind of tell that it's pretty good. I don't know, you know, if thank you, Mickey. Like I said, I don't make anything off those things, like I think $1 or something like that. And then I screwed up. I still tracking what the giveaway money. $55 is what I had in PayPal for giveaway stuff, but I didn't know because I bet since I put the bracket on the tail of Big Red and mounted the camera on there, I needed a narrow lens camera, so I went ahead and bought a Runcam 2 4K because on that you can set the field of view. Oh, did he die today? Ron Papel. That's Dennis. That's, yeah, the pocket fisherman, man. It's like we all, you know, because we used to fish all the time when I was growing up, man. My buddies, we'd ride the bikes to the ponds and lakes and fish. And we always wanted the pocket fisherman, but we couldn't afford it. And there was a guy in New York that used to take one of those out fishing for stripers eating stuff, man. That was a nice little fishing pole. Hey, C Mafia, how you doing, man? Yeah, I've been looking at trailers, man. I've been seeing some good ones that you know, I can tell the ones that are priced when they're going to go on fast. Yeah, the spray on here. I remember that, JCB. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, because his commercials, man, and then Crazy Eddie, man. Well, they used to have in Iowa, they're on the 4 channels, or one of them, they had like old Boris Karloff movies and stuff like that. When did you send it, Dennis? Yes, I did. I got one from you, and I think it was you, Dennis, and then one from that guy from Iowa that's very generous. He sent something a long time ago, and I got both of those. And then I had like $12 or $14 from Victor. I love that big T45 you're doing, man. That's going to be awesome to see fly, man. Yeah, I got it, Dennis. I got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. In fact, that was one of the things I don't know what happened to the time today. I just don't understand it. It's like, you know, I wasted a little bit of time, and then my Bearcat, I pulled a Kenny. I had planes under the car, and then we had to go to the bathroom. So we got in the car, and I thought I pulled out enough so not to hit it, but I ran over the wing and broke the clevis. And what I do when I break a clevis, the plastic pin for the you know, I'll take it. It takes a piece. I got this red wire that's real thin, but I couldn't find it, and I used a paper clip. I just heated the end of the paper clip up to poke through where the plastic pin was through the hole, and then just ran that through and just twisted over a couple times, and it works well. I've got planes that I've done that to. Used the wire, on the clevis. Shoot, 6 years. I've had them on those planes for 6 years. That's good, man. You playing with your Wild Willie, Kenny, already, man? What's the new Arrow's 50 millimeter look like? A T-33? Really? Is it on their website now? Or did you see it on the FNRC? Hey Mike, how you doing? Ah. Well, since I got 2 screens tonight, let's pop a new window up over here. Let's drag it over here. And let's go out and look at this and see if it's worth putting up on the screen. Where's it at, man? Imported, hobby zone, boom. Huh. Boom, 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 boom. It's not on their website. I didn't see it on Hobby Zone. Oh yeah. Oh, it's on RC Groups. Oh, it's on FNRC. Okay. Let's see. I can set that up too. But man, yeah, because I love flying the little Viper, man. And if it's got the same power system as that has, man, it ought to be great. Oh man. Let's see. What do we got here? YouTube channels. I got shortcuts for YouTube channels. And let's see. FN. Huh. Well, let's just go over here. Let's copy this. Let's paste this over here. Let's get that up there. Let's go back to here. Let's bring this up here. Let's cut this over to there. Let's go back to this. Let's take a look at this. Let's get the sound on. Oh yeah. Ah. Wow. Vectoring system. Oh man, there's the flat spin there. Painted too, it's not just white. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks pretty darn good, man. That looks great if you ask me, man. Wow, that's awesome, man. 149? Really? Oh my gosh. Thanks, guys. Thanks for showing me that. I can't even hide anything. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's been edited like crazy, man. Oh, 50 millimeter instead of 64. Wow. Oh, it's going to get sped up all right. If it's got the same power system in it that the Viper has, man, it's going to have the four cell in there. Yes, when I saw that, it's 50 millimeter. I figured they'd go with a 64, just like, of course, maybe if they'd had to scale it up to where they'd have to, couldn't keep the price down on it. Yeah, I don't know. You see our field, Victor, man. It's like the grass. I'm telling you, man, that field, it was eating warbirds up the other day. I'm probably gonna post. I don't know. I've got such a bunch of videos to post, and I'm gonna go hopefully go fly tomorrow too. But yeah, I was so mad, man. I took my Hobby King H King Focke-Wulf 190 out. Had a beautiful flight, man. It even came down. Had a great approach for landing, man. But one of my wheel skirts, I left the wheel skirts on it because that plane is just so clean on the bottom. It is so clean. It is just such a clean plane that I hate to take it off because I just love man. That plane, that is just such a nice Focke-Wulf 190. I liked it even better than the FMS 1450, even though I really liked my but that was a 109 that I had, and it wasn't a Focke-Wulf. I'd still have it today flying it, except for I lost orientation. It was the one with the green. Yeah, the Viper. Shoot, man, put a 4S in, 1300. I don't fly anything larger than a 1300 in them, and I can, if I poke around, I can get, like maybe close to 7 minutes, 8 minutes of flight without hurting the battery. But if you go zoom with the 4-cell, and the 4-cell gets the longest flight times because it doesn't take as much power to get it moving, because you've got more juice. And I like the way it sounds, man. I like the note coming off the Viper. You just hear it echoing, from the woods and from the shed. You can hear it echoing off of there. Wait till tomorrow. Well, what's happening tomorrow? What's coming out tomorrow on Friday? Do we have a plane coming out on tomorrow? There's so many planes that I would like to have, and then today I think I picked my 3 planes that I'm going to take to Perry, if they have Perry this year, because on base there at Fort Rucker, they just put out to where, like military and civilians have to wear a mask indoors again, so they're starting that. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we won't have a null. I even hate to even think about it. I know, wow, Bill, I know people that fly them on 2200s and 1800s, but I haven't tried a 20. I put a 2200 in there, and I just felt it, and I said, this is ridiculous. There's no way I'm going to fly it with that, Yeah, I hope you get one, GB. Hope the Dan will send you one. Yeah, 1300's fine. I've got a 1500. I'm not even tempted to put it in there. No, I don't have it. Yeah, I do. I have one 1500. Yes, I do. Because I bought it when I had that little Hobby King V-tail Bonanza. Mine never flew. I know everybody else's that flew fine, but mine, there was something wrong with mine. I don't know if I was just too dumb, but I got the CG. Hey Jermaine, how you doing? Well, yeah, duh, yeah, GB. I don't know though. I got a lot of EDFs that I love, but I kind of wanted the Freewing T33, but when they raised their prices and stuff, with the 3 planes I'm taking to Perry, I'm going to get rid of my Commander. I hate to. I love the way it looks and everything. And the Sirius, I'm going to get rid of it. And I've got a Hedron out in the garage that, I have. Ever since I got the Havoc Racer, I mean that thing is just kind of like, yeah. Now that I'm flying my EDFs and stuff. Hey Randy, how you doing, buddy? I like your comments, man. We had some good comments out there. I got I forget who. Somebody on the last Avanti video I posted. Someone mentioned that the Avanti means forward in Italian, and then I replied back and I said, no, I think it was named after the designer, and it was, something, and then Avanti was the middle name and Simpson was the last name, And then he replied back, he goes, oh, it could be, it was named after the designer. But I figured it'd be, I think it was Bartholomew, Avanti, Simpson, I use Simpson for the last name, I thought it was funny. Hey Aaron, how you doing, man? Was it you? I just thought it was fun, and because nobody knows I'm kidding, when I do things like that, or like in the Havoc video where I said the price was $5.99. I didn't know what the price was. I just, I was just kind of making a joke about the rising prices of RC stuff. It's nothing against Motion or anything like that. I don't know their books. I don't pay their bills. I would hate to pay their bills. And I'm sure, they want to sell their stuff as reasonable as possible. But and if you notice, I noticed like during the big red hoopla that like some of the other people that we don't normally see at Horizon, they're talking about the product. They didn't refer to it as Draco or plane. They referred to it as the product. So everything we buy, it's a product. To us, there are lovely planes. And it's our passion for our hobby. But to the business owners, it's a product. Yeah, I noticed on FNRC that he had a 70 millimeter F-14, but it sounds like it's going by a Chinese name or something like that. Even the wings expand and stuff. He's got it on there now and stuff. I don't know. I like looking at his stuff. He seems like, other than copying the writing on his page and pasting it into Translate, I don't know the guy, but he just seems like a businessman, and it seems like when him and his buddies are out there flying, like they're having fun, like just like, we have fun with our friends when we're out flying and stuff. But, so I don't know. It just seems, I don't think he's doing anything illegal, really, showing the videos and stuff. I'm sure people would, he probably gets pre-production models and stuff like that and puts them out there and shows them off. But man, and then he sells a lot of planes too. He does videos for like, I don't know, that he has up for sale or auction, some auction. Maybe it's like some kind of like eBay thing. That's enough of that. Yeah, man, that F-22 that was a plane but it's I don't want 90 millimeter planes. That's just it. I don't want. The Raptor. Hey Mike, how you doing, buddy? And you're up late too. Yeah, Cliff Harvey, man, he's been watching the build videos and stuff. But like again, for those of you that weren't here earlier and stuff, like there's my rudder. Woo! This is going to go towards the fuse that's here. It's got pretty big control surfaces, and it's kind of a sport plane. There's the vertical stab. Here's the elevator, and it looks pretty doggone good, man, and stuff. I'm not worried about slotting it for CA hinges. I've done CA hinges many a time. I'm pretty good about cutting them. Yep, exactly, Wild Bill. And I'm gonna probably, when I get ready, after I do the final, when I fit all the parts together and make sure they fit, Wild Bill, I'm probably gonna go back and do a little thin on all the joints, just to make sure that they've got more glue on them, because that was a good idea that you had. But when I'm sanding on them, I'm making sure that they're together. Man, I need some more. Need some more stuff. Need some more stuff. Yeah, after I finished working on the planes today, I was sitting there watching videos in the garage, man. It was like all of a sudden, man, I was just like sweating like crazy. I said, it's too hot. I'm going inside. So I went back inside. Take this back down. Yeah, I don't know. My buddy Rick from the beach, man. He and Dave, they were trying to talk me into doing a build probably 7 years ago. And I'm like, no. But yet it's something, because in balsa planes, they gave me a balsa plane to fly, and I was like the third one of us to fly it, and I killed it. I stalled it so bad we couldn't fix it. But I've had other balsa planes, and I like them. They fly nice. I don't know, better. I don't know. I want to get like a MXS or that new one that Extreme Hobbies has, a 60-inch, that NG. But they raised their prices, so. Yeah. Yeah, I like my Dynam. I like my Dynam DC3 C47 a lot. I was thinking I need to fly it. Oh, you used to? Wow. Wow, Bill, that's amazing. Yeah, other than me just being dumb and slow, the builds they go around pretty nice. Oh yeah, Mickey, man, those things sound great. I was listening, had the EEA Oshkosh live stream on for a while when I was in the house here, even out in the garage. That's what I was watching when I was in the garage. And they had a albatross. Yeah, they had an albatross that came in and landed, and then they were taxiing out to park right in front of where they had the camera. Oh my God, man! He was sitting there, because he was a stop and go traffic to get out to park. And you just hear the rotaries on there just pop 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 pop. It was pretty cool. No, Victor, it's not foam, man. We're building a stick plane here. We're building sticks. I'm building sticks. Balsa. That unboxing video, I was so shocked. I was sitting there, I was thinking like, how in the world am I going to build anything out? But it was easy, man. It was just easy. Joking. Yeah, it's just like, because out of our field, of course, there's only like, I think, I don't know, I don't know how many members they say we've got. I mean, the most of the meeting I've seen is like 9, 6. Out of those 6, 3 fly, and they all have big planes, man. Big planes, big wheels, big 4-stroke. Most of them are burning gas. There's a few glows, but so I mean, I'm the only one that thinks the runway needs work, really. Hey, Pickled, how you doing, man? But and then mowing, those guys were trying to tell me where they laid the dirt. They forgot how far down the runway it went. The servos they recommended on the web page, they're not the little 9-gram. They're the bigger, a little bit bigger servos. High tech. I bought high tech servos. I didn't get digital though. I got nylon. They've got nice throws. I've hooked them up to the. Yeah, it might be Bill. It might be standard. It seems overkill for the size of the plane, but that's what they recommended, so that's what I used. I was going to use the, something from Motion or something smaller. They weren't cheap either, but I definitely wasn't going to buy any servos from E-Flight, the stuff they put in their planes, But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to get the same servos that are in my Grand Tundra from Hobby King, but they're out of stock. Because those were made by the same factory, High Tech, that makes the High Tech. Yeah, Wild Bill, exactly. But I figured if the spacing, in the kit was for those servos, but I could have boxed it in. I've got a whole bag full of servos, but I'll use them in foam board planes when I build them, but not in not in anything I really care about. I can tell you. Heck, I got them in my bucket. I got like a Home Depot bucket full of all the components. Let's see, it should be right here, and of course it comes right up over the screen. Let's see, manual, parts list, wing, servo. Where did it tell me about the servos? Oh boy. Because I got the idea for the servos off of the plans. Since I don't really know what I'm doing, I figured I better go, follow the plan. Servos. They're the High Tech. What I've got is the High Tech HS81 macro servos. Those are what I've got, and they're actually pretty big, man. Hey, Rich, how you doing? In fact, I'll go get one. Then for the power, what I'm using is I'm using a Value Hobby 480 motor. There's the servo right here. You can kind of see. I mean, it looks kind of big. Here, let's compare the size. Oops. Here's a peanut. Here's the servo, so you can see what the size difference compared to a peanut. No, I'm just kidding. Rich. Bucket of drumsticks, yeah. Control lines, yeah. I think when I was about 8, 9, we had one of those little cocks, plastic cocks, you know, with the glow motor on it and stuff like that. There was a control line. We finally, Tuco's peanut, man, Eric. That's what this is. It's Tuco's peanut. Tuco, is he in the other room? Tuco, buddy, peanut. He must be sleeping, man. Oh yeah, John, it's too hot in the garage. It was 90. Everything. I took my infrared heat gun out there. Everything in the garage was 95 to almost 97 degrees. So I just like, nah. It was a German World War. I think it was either. It might have been a Spad 5, or it was a World War I biplane. All I know is once we finally got it running, man, it went up and it went down, and that was it. Because we kept burning up the glow plugs, and we'd have to wait a week, you know, until I got my allowance, so I could go down and buy another glow plug. Yeah, I used to use them at work all the time, the IR guns, checking the temperatures and stuff. So I got one from when I used flying out at Toth. Because, man, that pavement out there at Toth would get up to like 130 degrees, man. I cooked the egg out there one day when I was flying. I don't know, man. That looks hard. That looks hard to do, man. I saw the guy on flight test do it. And I don't know. The guys at the field, they used to fly it. But every once in a while, there was a guy that would come out with a free flight plane. That was something else there, man. I don't know. He smashed it. The last time I saw him fly it crashed into somebody's car. That was like crazy, man. But yeah, I don't know some of the new stuff. If any, you know, I know there's new stuff coming out. You know, everybody teases about it. Oh yeah, I know a guy that knows a guy I know. But, you know, I've signed the NDA. I can't say anything about it. Well, Bill crashed him. But, yeah, I was out there. I went out at about, I was in the garage probably from 9:30 to 12:45. I was outside. Tuco, come here, buddy. Come here. Want to get a peanut? Get a peanut? Come here. Come up here. There you go, bud. There you go. Get you a peanut. Yeah. Yeah. You miss going flying, don't you, buddy? Yep. What? You want more? Give me one more, and that's it. No more peanuts. That's it. That's all the peanuts. No more. No more. All right, bud. What do you think? What do you think? You like that up there, don't you? All right. Get down. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Close your eyes. Yeah. Good. All right. All right, so we got that taken care of. Yeah, I'm going to fly tomorrow, probably. Go out, fly a little bit. I mowed yesterday, so I don't have to mow tomorrow. I had to mow the whole yard. She made me. No, she didn't make me. I got to. He's pretty good. Man, he can bark so loud. Yeah, I saw that. A new warbird, man. It looks like it's right in the 1200, 1100, right in there. And well, I think GB was hitting around too. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not buying any more planes. I'm excited to get the Marlin though. I'm gonna start painting it. I'm gonna try using the I gotta go get some baby powder. We don't have any, I don't think. I've got some foot powder. That might work. I could try that foot powder instead of baby powder. But I think I'm going to do like an Arctic paint scheme, except for with bright colors. With yellows, greens, blues, reds, orange. You know, it's going to look terrible. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of 3. Hopefully when Perry comes up. And the only reason why I'm putting the Commander on the list, because it's like brand new, so I can get rid of it. And the Sirius, I think the Sirius, I like flying both of those, but their planes, they, you know, the runway's a little hard on them, so that's kind of why they're on the list. I'm not going to put my Warbirds on the list. I draw the line in the sand there. Because like normally this time of year, you know, yeah, Dennis, that's what I'm hoping it is. I mean, everybody that seems to fly it, and that Timothy, oh, what's his name? Timothy. Oh, Tim, are you out there, buddy? But he's posted on. Yeah, it should be a fun. I'm thinking it's going to be a fun plane to fly. Like I said, everybody's videos that I've seen of it, it looks like it flies great. And I should be able to get it off the grass. And if I can't get it off the grass, man, I can chuck it. I just can't throw very hard. That's why I like flying the Havoc, man. It just shoots right. You know, you just kind of, you know, get the right note on the power, and then you just kind of, just a gentle release is all. Yeah, I've got, I'll probably fly light, just because I like flying light and use throttle management, but I have 3,200 4 cells that I bought to fly in my FPV plane that I roll in. How you doing? Huh. Yeah, or you know, they sell the, you know, the parts for the ARFs. They sell the fuse already made. SIG does. SIGmanufacturing.com. Yeah, see, Bill, I have the Sport. And the Sport's got like about a 2-inch shorter wing, and they flattened it. They flattened the wing and put ailerons on it. Because like the SIG Seniors got you know, dihedral in the wings like this, you know, and then on the Sport they flattened it. There's a kit, yeah. The guys out there, man, they all had kits. There, you know, the club I flew in that flew at Toth, there was probably 4 or 5 of them out there. They would bring them out and fly them, and I just saw that, and the plane, you know, and some of them had the clear covering, and that's why I ordered the Sport, and I don't regret it. I like flying that plane. In fact, I've almost considered taking it to Perry to get rid of too, but it's such an easy plane to put together at the field, and I just like the way it flies. I bet if I wanted to get a long flight on that, heck, I bet I could fly it 20 minutes on a 5,000 6-cell. That thing just, it'll fly so slow, so graceful. I don't have soft tires for it though. That's the only bad thing. Yeah, I got 2 rolls of clear Wild Bill. I have a green and what I buy? Green and yellow, or green and blue. I can't remember what I bought for my plane, but I'm gonna do it in clear, which I don't, you know, may be a mistake on that wing. The wing's gonna look rough. But I've got some of that lightweight, that real lightweight spackling, you know, so I'm gonna smooth it out a little bit. It'll look fine, you know, from 5 feet away or up in the air. It'll look great with the sun shining through it. And I was thinking like the clear might be a little harder to cover with. I probably should have got like white, white and black, you know. Yeah, mine's red clear and a little white accents on it. And I see how to do the accents and everything. And I've watched Cliff Harvey cut, two different colors and stuff. How kind of like when you're doing carpet or linoleum, you overlap them on each other and then make the cut so that they match. And then where you do the seam, you can get some pinstriping tape and put over it. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, man. Or red and blue, or something solid colors for this. But no, we're going the Ultra Coat Clear right off the bat. Because like I said, on my balsa planes that I've had, like my PA-18, I had to do a lot of repair work on it, and I just would make a cut through the covering that was on there, and then just peel it back, make the repairs, then peel it back over, and then I bought a roll of the red, the same color red. Of course, it's not the same because of the one on the plane is faded, and then just like ironed on a patch to seal that wherever I made the cut. And it looked all right. I mean, because you see real planes, old planes that got covering on them where they've patched them and stuff. Because Jay out at the field, they have an Anaconda that's fabric covered, and somebody poked a hole in it, and he, his son said, we could just patch it, Dad, and his dad's like, he wants to recover it. Just go ahead and recover the whole plane. So that's why they haven't been flying it, and it's kind of on hold till they build the new addition to the hangar. But man, there was a plane that landed out there. I was so mad. It was on a Saturday, it was like 3 weeks ago. Out there on Saturday morning, man, a plane, flew over, rocked the wings, and then came back down and landed, and then, yep, that's exactly Wild Bill stickers, decals. Then, he just stopped and said hello and then just took right off again. But I thought that was cool as heck, man. Yeah, it was. It was nice, Eric. I'm glad Dave got out and got to fly the Carbon Z Cub. It looked like he had a good landing. It was kind of far to see on the phone, but it looked like it went well. Yeah, Ron. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Well, yeah, my problem is messing things up in the. In fact, I rearranged my planes in the hangar. I'm taking the Sirius off the rack, putting it on the nose down rack, because my Timber X rolled over on the slats and kind of pulled two slats loose. So I said, all right, that's it, no more. Because if it stands just upright, it's not on the slats, but if it rolls over, and I rolled it over when I was pulling stuff up. Roy, how you doing, buddy? But I want to fly Big Red, but I'm going to wait till I get the new camera to put it on the vertical camera tray. Yeah, and I checked Flex's website, and they no longer have that for sale. That's pretty cool, man. It's just 3D printed. It'd probably, if you had a 3D printer, it'd probably be pretty easy. Just get the contour. I was watching Cliff Harvey RC. It's Cliff Harvey RC. He's in England. He's come into the live streams a lot. I mean, not a lot, but he stopped in a few times. But it's late for those guys in the UK. And stuff, and that's why I have a lot of people like Mike and stuff that are on this channel, is because Cliff gave me a good shout out on his channel, and I picked up some people from the UK, and I've got a couple guys from Germany and Belgium and stuff. I like watching them guys fly over there. Just like Jeff Nichols, his guys are flying and stuff, man. They're doing well. Hey, Cliff does some cool things. He makes like the Gillows models and stuff like that, and he's got a pole that he puts out in his garden, and he like a control line around the pole. They fly around the pole. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like Cliff. He would he would fit right in with the guys we fly with and stuff. So he makes me. And I've seen my buddy Rick covering his plane too. Because his dad had a J2 Cub, or wasn't a J3. It was something older than that even. And he built one from scratch, man. That was a beautiful plane. That is a beautiful plane. Fact. Let's see if I go over here. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it, man. I know it's late for you guys. Yeah, Cliff. Yeah, and I like Ian too, man. They're great guys. Everybody, man. Because it seems like when they get together, I mean, they have fun. I don't know. That's what I like. I like having fun. That's why I kind of miss the guys at the beach, man. We had fun. Both groups. Because, you flew a lot, because we would talk, but we would fly and talk. So it was good. Yeah, I like Jeff, man. I like it when he was working on those McLarens, putting windshields in those McLarens, man. That was pretty cool stuff, man. Nothing beats good old Spike the Likes juice. Yeah, it's going to seem funny, man, not being out in the ground. I'm used to be sitting out in the hangar, but, man, with no fan out there and stuff, it's just like, it is so hot. Let me see, Tuka got me moving around. But, I was trying Jude's channel. 88 at your house? Wow. Now I'm going nuts, man. Here, hang on. Let me get this up here. Documents. I had to break down and install Open Office. What's it? This is killing me, man. Just enough RC. Yeah. Oh, man, he was flying his F-105 FPV. It was a real windy day, and he came down and he touched down, and then it went right into the fence, man. Oh. He wasn't going to try to fix it, and he was already salvaging it, doing the salvage job on it. I was trying to think here. Who all do we got? Let's see. It looks like we got everybody there. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, GB, man, I noticed you looked awful red yesterday when I checked your stream there, man. But I know you have to be outside for work, but my goodness, man. You're like those poor guys from England that I used to work with and stuff, when they get out in the sun, get burnt to a crisp, man. That's why I wear my sunscreen shirts, man. You can kind of see one. I got one right there on the clothes hanger, right there, the elliptical clothes hanger. Mike. Yeah, because I like watching the football, man. English Premier League football, and it's like you can tell by the people in the stands. Like usually in the summer, man, they're wearing like coats and stuff like that, and then there'll be occasionally the sun will be out, and they're all squinty eyed and everything. I don't know, you know. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't realize that somebody told me that it's actually kind of humid. Of course, you're an island too, there, so. Man United fan, yeah. Linda said, "Yoo-hoo!" She likes him. Like we don't really have like a team we root for. We got a bunch of teams we root for. We just don't like having draws. We like seeing somebody win. They should be starting up here soon. Hopefully this COVID dies down so you guys could be able to have the fans and stuff. Man, and I didn't realize how they sold tickets. You got to declare which team you're for, which section you put in, and like the visiting teams, they got like 3 rows of security separating them from the rest of the people. Yeah, not so much at Chelsea, but Liverpool. I guess you can get hurt, on some stadiums depending on what you're wearing around them and stuff. Well, Mickey, you got Australian rules football. I like watching that too. I don't care that much for rugby. I mean, but like sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, they got the Australian rules footballs on. I got that down. I mean, it's like I could see they're probably because Australia they were probably trying to play proper football, and then they started playing prison rules and stuff like that where they were running the ball and hitting the ball and tackling each other and stuff. Yeah, it seems like the rules are there are no rules, man. You see more people getting hit harder in Australian rules football than they do in rugby. Yeah, those are fun races to watch too, Roy. They used to have them on that the channels we get now out of our $300 a month cable bill. We can't watch them. I'm sure they're on TV somewhere on cable. I've been watching a lot of the stock cars. Yeah, those things are cool, man. They used to have those races all the time. I think back when we had the Speed Channel, used to have them. One of those channels, or I don't know. There's one channel we don't get anymore since when we got off satellite. The day after cable was in, they played the cable. The cable wasn't even buried yet, man. I was on the phone to get off satellite. Oh, that's great. Just tried to breathe an ice cube. That isn't going to work. Yeah, there's that Flow Racing on YouTube. They show a lot of the the modifieds and stock cars and stuff like that. They usually show the heat races and stuff like that. And I would think about getting it, but you can never find a price. I'm not going to sign up for something and then, before I see a price. Lawn ball. Cricket. I've watched cricket. I don't understand it one bit, but I've watched it, It just looks like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I don't watch American football. I like college football, but I don't watch the NFL. I just I just hate it. Do a play, 3 commercials. Come back, do a play, commercials. A criminal? I never called Mickey a criminal. You kidding me? Which strike? Wow, Bill. It had so many strikes in baseball. Yeah, I don't. I've watched an inning or two. I watched the Little League World Series. Jermaine. I'm actually enjoying NASCAR. I think it's, I mean, I don't sit there and watch all the races, I'll usually watch part of it and fall asleep. I like that SRX series that Tony Stewart had. It's like a 2-hour show, 2 hours, and the race is over and stuff. I thought that was pretty good. Oh yeah, the cousin that pitched in there. Oh yeah, prison football rules. Yeah, in Australia. Well, yeah, I mean, because that's how they got Australian rules football. They started off playing, football, soccer football, and then they just started punching each other and picking the ball up and running it. Maybe because they were probably playing. I don't know. Yeah, drag racing. I've been to drag racing, but I've never been to an NHR race. Yeah, David. I don't know. They're better this year than they have been in the past. The races are, but I understand if you don't like it. I like going to them in person. I used to until they, when they got away from the 12 and 1 o'clock start times, because like it's about 3 hours to drive up to Talladega from here. 4 hours maybe with the time difference. No, there's no time difference there, but 3-4 hours. But if the race doesn't get over until like 9 o'clock, that's a long drive home. Well, because what is that movie? Oh yeah, the cable guy where they're playing basketball and he goes, we're playing prison rules. I've always used that, prison rules, but then I've been to several tracks, seen it live. I enjoyed it, but it's just they have that late start time, and then like the hotels kind of changed how they do rooms. It's like now you gotta like 3-night minimum, and stuff like that. So they kind of squashed it for me. Quashed it for me. That servo sounds smooth, man. Better quit playing with it. I'll probably break it. Yeah, it's pretty. I just like shoot, you know. I like sailboat races too. No, it's funny, man. The lakes I sailed on, they had clubs out there that raced and stuff. A lot of times when I'd be out there sailing, and like I had a laser one time, and I tried to join in the races, but I even ordered sail numbers for it, because they were part of the hull number. And when I got my number set, I was missing 1 6 on one side, and they wouldn't let me race. because I had a missing. They just didn't like. I don't know. They just didn't want me to race. But I went out sailing anyway, and their course took up the whole lake almost, Get off the course, get off the course. I'm like, Bud. Yeah, I got off the course. But I suppose, man, it's funny. I don't have to move my stuff in here. Spell check. It's like, good grief, man. I'll type something. I'll mistype something, and I'll look at it, and it'll look right to me. And I don't know. I get fascinated. Like, if I've been working on the model at all, man, it's like my fingers are coated with glue. I don't know how I get so much glue on my fingers. What I use? Oh, I had to use super glue this morning to glue the slats back on my Timber X. And I probably shouldn't have used the CA. I probably should have used foam tack. In fact, I may be using foam tack. But my little clamps that I bought, those little plastic clamps for $4.99 for 10 of them, man, it worked perfect to hold the slat on to the wing for the CA to dry. Man, it was so hot out there, it's like the CA didn't want to dry. I'm out of kicker. Yeah, Dennis, I've seen two, John Force and I think it was Don Perdone race on the 8th mile track with their funny cars, man. That was amazing. Yeah, that's something I wouldn't mind going to an NHRH. They race right up there in Atlanta. Just not. I like the Atlanta racetrack. Isn't too far away from here either. Better glue than a 5-gallon jerry can. Science JP8 all over, Jeff. Yeah. Well, hey guys, I think we're going to shut her down in here. It's nice. Been nice not being in the garage, but I miss hanging out in the hangar because I got to watch what I say. I can't say a whole lot of stuff or I get in trouble. Linda is right there. That's Linda right there. Stick your hand, wave your hand over your head. There she is. She's waving. Well, it doesn't check context, Mickey, or anything like that. It'll check, make sure that you're improper. The word that you didn't want it's not there. Good night, Mike. You get some sleep, buddy. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. You guys be safe over there. Let's get the football going. We'll even root for Man United. Yeah, it's good. All right, guys, we're gonna shut her down, man. I hate to do it, but we got to get ready for Kenny, and I miss Shay not having a show because I could stay up for that most of the time. But thanks for coming by, thanks for stopping in, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, GB, Wild Bill, Dave, Paul. I didn't see Paul tonight, but Mickey. We'll get you on, Mickey, man. I'm sorry, man. I meant to get you on, Jermaine. Hey, you guys, like GB, man, if you want to have a fun stream, man, you got to get Mickey on your stream, man. He was on my stream, and he's a hoot. Plus, it's fun when you can talk to him about, his helicopter flying and all his turbine stuff. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. Subscribe to become part of Team Let's Go Flying. I need subs, man. I want to get them up there. Yep, big bubbles, no troubles. Yep, Mickey, man. I told you you're going to be great, man. You're growing, buddy. You guys do such great work, man. All righty, there we go, man. Bye.